Hello, good morning everyone. The Bunny Chick here for another NRL predictions for Round 4. Last week I got 4. On the understand, I thought I picked Manly to beat Warriors, but apparently in both my tips I had the Warriors. Apologise in advance if I thought I did pick me. But, on to this week's games. Starting at Thursday, the 4th of April, start at 7:05pm. Is my Roosters red, white, and blue versus Broncos, which is yellow, white, and brown. Roosters had a pretty good win against Parramatta, but I must admit, Parramatta did really well to play against us. So, that was very good of them. This game, Roosters are playing at the at the temporary home ground, or no, actually I think this is our home ground for the last 20 years or something. The Sydney Cricket Ground. Roosters apparently haven't won at the Sydney Cricket Ground for 20 years, and this will be Broncos' first ever time being at Sydney Cricket Ground. But on that case, I went the Roosters to beat the Broncos. The next game is on Friday the 5th of April, start at 5pm. We have the Warriors versus the Titans. The Warriors they've got black, white, blue, green, red, all sorts of colours, and the Titans are just gold, white, and blue. Well, what can I say about the Warriors? Warriors went down to Manly. I think it was 46-12 in Christchurch last week, and the Gold Coast Titans were playing South Sydney last week, and Titans almost got them. Yeah, well, South Sydney won against Titans by 8 points, but will Warriors knock up a first? Or what Warriors? Will Warriors knock up a first game? In the second game of the series? Or will Titans win their first ever game for 2019? We'll have to find out. The next game is at 7:05pm. It is the Penrith Panthers versus the West Tigers. And I think Penrith are black and white and red and green and yellow and sorts of colours, and Tigers are black, white, and orange. I think Penrith are wanted another win because they went down to. They lost to the Melbourne Storm 32-2, and I think they're up for another win. On the other hand, Tigers got beaten, I can't believe this, last week by the Bulldogs. Shout out to Mr. Luke Sports because he loves the Bulldogs. I went Tigers, but this game could go either way. We'll have to find out. And then we got 3 games on Saturday the 6th of April. First one is at 2pm. It is Manly versus South Sydney Rabbitohs. Manly are a brown, white, and brown and white, I think, yeah. And Rabbitohs are red and red, white, and green. Even though Manly were outstanding against Warriors last week, as I said, they beat the Warriors 46-12. And as I said, Rabbitohs won in a close match against Titans 28-20. I just, even though it's at Manly's home ground, I think Rabbitohs should win, but it could be a close match. We don't know. We'll have to watch the game. We'll have to see parts of the game to find out. Next game is at 4:30 p.m. That is the Cowboys versus the Raiders. Cowboys are white, blue, and yellow, and Raiders are white and green. Basically, Cowboys pretty much got done by the Sharks. I think it's 40 something to 16 or so. I can't remember the score exactly, but the Sharks beat the Cowboys. Even though Cowboys and Raiders are both equally at $1.90, Raiders did beat Newcastle Knights 17-10 last week, but I think on paper Raiders side might be a little stronger to beat Cowboys, so that's why I went Raiders. And the last game for Saturday is at 6:30. Parramatta Eels versus the Sharks. Oh, this is gonna be a hard one. I reckon Parramatta are due for another win. As I said, they were unlucky against the Roosters, but they played really well. And the Sharks, as I said, pretty much thrashed the Cowboys last week. But in this case, I went Eels. But anything could happen in this game. Oh, Eels are red, white, and... Oh, no, Eels aren't red, white, and blue. Eels are got yellow, white, and blue. And white and blue for the Sharks. Then we'll go into the third two Sunday games on the 7th of April, 4:05 p.m. This is for Sydney's time. Dallas home time's over now, so this will be mainly Eastern Standard Time. Melbourne Storm versus the Bulldogs. As I said last week, Melbourne thrashed Penrith, and Melbourne Storm are purple and white, and Bulldogs blue and white. I'm honestly saying my opinion. Melbourne should put 13 plus on the Bulldog. I think, I'm not sure what the score will be, but I honestly think the Storm will get away with an easy win over the Bulldogs. Minding me, I wouldn't be too surprised if Bulldogs actually beat the Storm, but we'll see about that. And finally, at 6:10 p.m, the Newcastle Knights was a red, white, and blue, and the Dragons are white and red. But this game, I went the Dragons because the basis of what happened last week when they beat the Brisbane Broncos 25-24. So that could go either way. I'll see how my tips go this week, and I'll report back here next week. Until then, this is the Bunny Chick signing off. I'll be back with another NRL prediction next week. Bye!